Nobody's hostile. Don't you say that. Nobody's hostile. Don't you say that. Don't you say that. Nobody's hostile.
I didn't care what color he was or anything else. I saw a brother. I saw someone. He needed me because no one else was going to help him. No one else. And I'm saying this. He was not acting crazy. He didn't jump on traffic. That officer, murderer, shot him, hit him with his car. How would Jason jump onto a big truck? Please explain that to me. And then you're in here for your life, and you are in a big truck.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit y'all another video. Hope y'all are having a very great day. Hope y'all are having a very great week also. My week is going absolutely magnificent. Big shout out to all the channel members, all subscribers of the Trey King Show family. Much love to each and every last one of you all. And I want to thank you all for all the love and support. And family, I want to make one apology, first of all, for my tardiness, for being kind of late with this story. I am a few days late with it, but I was waiting on more information to come out. But as more information came out, the more the story got diluted, the more they started taking the focus off what really happened, and it sounded like to me trying to make a cover up, if you will. Now, people that know Mr. Jason Walker said Jason Walker was active in the community and that he was a very good person. Everybody that I had spoke to and the few people who had reached out to me also in my emails and on Instagram and also on Twitter basically said that this guy was a good man. But one thing about it is this right here. What I don't understand, how in the hell do we go from the guy getting hit by a truck to all of a sudden Jason jumping on the truck, and then ultimately after the guy supposedly had just jumped on the truck, the lawman, the off-duty cop, Mr. Jeffrey Hash, turns around and shoots Jason not one but multiple times, because you have a guy that stayed right across the street from where it happened, said he heard 4 gunshots.
I didn't see it. We heard it. I heard 4 gunshots and came outside.
And he came outside, and that's when he seen the deceased victim, Jason Walker, laying by the back end of Jeffrey Hash truck. So you put 2 and 2 together and see what you would get. But one thing I do not like is how the media sit up here and try to throw the blame and throw the how can I say this, the BS on social media, on bloggers, basically saying that some bloggers are making up rumors, which some of them do. But at the same time, you know, you need people to keep their eyes on folks like this, because they will hopefully keep most of them in line. You know, it's not going to make them straighten up all the way, but I mean, you can't BS all the people all the time anymore. So my thing is this right here. How fast was Mr. Jeffrey Hash driving down this road? Because as you can see, it's a 4-lane road with a sidewalk on the side. Now, as you can see where Mr. Jason Walker is laying right there at the back end of the truck, I couldn't show the whole body or whatnot, so the picture will be blurred out due to YouTube regulations. But my thing is this: you in a 4-lane road, and you say that a guy, you were driving down the road with your family, with your wife and your child, your daughter that is, and a guy, Jason Walker, just all of a sudden out of nowhere jumped onto your vehicle and you felt your life was in danger. So some kind of way Jason Walker falls off the truck, and then you get out your vehicle and then you shoot him down like a dog, and then you call the police and tell the police that a male jumped on my vehicle and broke my windshield. I just shot him. Now my thing is this also: if you're driving down the road and you're a police officer, firefighter, or any kind of civil servant, if somebody jump on your windshield and you supposedly don't know this person, but you got some story saying that you know this person. Now, I don't know that to be true, so I'm not going to put that out there. But if you're a civil servant and you work for the city, you know what I'm saying, your job is supposedly to protect and serve, even though they don't have that on their police cars anymore. So just saying, you're driving down the street now, and you is a civil servant. Somebody just all of a sudden, hypothetically speaking, jump onto your windshield. What you going to do? You're going to most likely call the police. You're going to call the ambulance or somebody. You're going to call and try to get this person some kind of psychiatric help. You're going to see if they're crazy or whatnot. I hate to use the word crazy, but you're going to see if there's anything going on with them. Maybe they may be having some kind of mental episode. But no, the first thing Mr. Off-duty cop Lieutenant Jeffrey Hash decided to do is shoot this guy down. Not one time, you know what I'm saying, but 4 damn times. Now, I don't know if all 4 shots hit Jason Walker, but the neighbor across the street said he heard 4 gunshots. So ultimately, you was planning to kill this guy. But anyway, I'm not going to tarry too long with this story. I'm going to read a quick snippet from the story, and I'm going to give my opinion. All of it. Surely, as we go. Authorities identified the off-duty cop who shot and killed Jason Walker, the 37-year-old black man whose death in Fayetteville, North Carolina, sparked protests in the area a day earlier. Now, that's a damn shame that you have witnesses saying one thing and the police saying another thing, and then you got the police saying that some of the witnesses are recanting their story, maybe because they're probably being threatened or whatnot. I don't know that for sure. But you have one person who was sticking by her gun, and big shout to her, and we will get to her in a second because she was the one seen on the video trying to render aid to Mr. Jason Walker, even though the police, yes, the police lieutenant, off-duty cop, Lieutenant Jeffrey Hash, told her to back up and don't help the guy. She said, hell no, she was going to help the guy. Now, that's what you call being a nurse, and this woman happened to be a nurse. We will get to her in a second. But anyway, now, according to a news release from the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office, Lieutenant Jeffrey Hash, fat ass, who has been with the agency since 2005. So if you've been there since 2005, I'm sure they taught you and they trained you in your police training how to handle certain situations. So why in the hell, number one, would you be driving down the road with your wife and your child, and the first thing that you think you should do, allegedly after somebody jump onto your windshield, is to shoot them instead of driving a little further up if you feel for your safety? Because remember, you're in a vehicle, they're on foot. Okay, Trey, well, they maybe have a gun, they may have a gun, okay, true. But at the same time, you're in a vehicle and you're armed. But shouldn't you at least try to call the police station, call the fire station, call for backup, call for help? You see what I'm saying? Because maybe the person is having a mental episode, like I said earlier. But no, the first thing you decide to do is get out your vehicle. That's why you see Jason Walker, even though the image is blurred out, but they have video all over the internet showing his body there. I can't show the whole body. But you will see Jason Walker laying by the tail end, the rear end of the truck, meaning, and also he was shot in the back. Now, he wasn't shot in the chest, the face. He was shot in the back. And when you're shot in the back, what that means, people, yes, you was fleeing or you was leaving the situation. That's how people get shot in the back. But let's continue. Now, the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office Lieutenant Jeffrey Hash, fat ass, who has been with the agency since 2005, is now on administrative leave. But also, he is on paid leave. You see what I'm saying? Basically, a little vacation time. Local police said the incident took place around 2 p.m. Saturday and initially claimed that preliminary investigation suggests that Walker ran into traffic and jumped on Hash's car. Hash then shot Walker and called 911. Says who? The police, not the witnesses, because that's not what all the witnesses says. But like I said earlier in the video, nobody said anything about Mr. Jason Walker being suicidal. How can you be active in the community, you know what I'm saying, uplifting other people, then all of a sudden you have suicidal thoughts? That just don't work together. You see what I'm saying? That just do not go together. I'm sorry, y'all can tell that bullshit to somebody else. Now, remember the person I told you about earlier in the video who was rendering aid to Mr. Jason Walker, and God bless your heart. She goes by the name of Elizabeth Ricks, and she said this Sunday at a rally organized that Walker was not acting crazy before he was shot. And she said this in front of a group of people. So nobody got to sit up here and say, Trey, you're lying, you're speculating. No, we don't have to do none of that. We speak number what? Fat facts all day, every day, like my people in St. Louis say. Now, she says that Jason Walker was not acting crazy before he was shot, and he did not, emphatically did not, look at the bottom, not jump on traffic, did not jump on anybody's vehicle. So how in the hell did Mr. Jason Walker wind up on the hood of off-duty Lieutenant Jeffrey Hash truck? That's what the hell I want to know. That big-ass truck right there. And you mean to tell me that you was that scared that you would shoot him up to 4 times? And like I said earlier in the video, I don't know if all 4 shots hit him, but evidently at least one hit him, maybe more than one. But how you shoot somebody 4 damn times while they back turned? That's what I want to know right there. Make that make sense. But Elizabeth Ricks had that to say that, number one, Jason was not acting crazy and he did not jump into traffic, because she said she witnessed this whole situation. And also, the way Mr. Lieutenant Jeffrey Hash was acting, saying that the crowd was acting hostile. It wasn't no damn crowd. You had one guy, one black man with his shirt off. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why he took his shirt off, because some people were trying to say that this guy was being aggressive. He took the shirt off to try to give it to the Elizabeth Ricks to put on Jason Walker to help try to stop the bleeding. So that's why you see him with his shirt off. Even though some news media sites and some bloggers are saying that the guy that you see with his shirt off was acting aggressive. But at the same time, if you listen to the 911 call that fat-ass Jeffrey Hash made to the police station, he said that the crowd was acting hostile, that they was growing what? Kind of, violent. and it wasn't no damn crowd. You see what I'm saying? You had one black man with his shirt off. The shirt was off, trying to help Jason Walker, trying to give to the nurse. So anyway, let's finish up. Now, this is where the damage control come in at right here. Now you have Fayetteville Police Chief Gina Hawkins calling the shooting of Walker a tragic event and said that it would be investigated by the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation. But, you know what I'm saying, I looked at the news site earlier this morning and it basically said, and it's funny how they put this stuff out early in the morning while they know most people sleep. So, by the time you all read this stuff, they already done did it and kept it secret. But they released a claim saying that the Board of Ethics may not release the information to the public as to what happened to Jason Walker. So basically, what you're telling us is this, is that you can do what you want to do. You will investigate each other. How in the hell do cops investigate cops? That's what I want to know right there. It should always be an outside source. You may be saying, well, true, they had the FBI. They have certain bureaus of investigations to do that inside the state and also on federal level. True enough. But at the same time, most of them do not get involved in these kind of matters. But as common sense would tell you, and hopefully you all would use that, when you look at this video, when you look at this picture, what do you see? You see a big 4-lane road. You mean to tell me that you got 2 lanes on your side, 2 lanes on the other side, that you could not avoid somebody if they trying to jump on your vehicle? So what was Jason Walker allegedly doing, Mr. Lieutenant Jeffrey Hash? Was he standing on the sidewalk or was he walking across the street? Because somebody said they seen him walking across the street to his home, trying to make it to his home. And ultimately, that's what he was hit at. But anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything that I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comment section or email me and we can discuss it more there. Anyway, let me know what you think about this story. And once again, my condolences #1 goes out to the deceased victim, Mr. Jason Walker, and also to his family and friends. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed. Have a great day, and I'm out.